Hi golfers, Rob Cheney here from GOLFTEC Singapore. Today's video I'm going to share with you the ultimate ball striking tip. This drill is the one that I use more than any other. The hit hard, stop quick drill will transform your ball striking.
Swing. That was a good swing.
So the number one issue I see every single day in the bay here at GOLFTEC is inconsistent contact. Golfers standing on the mat, making swings that seemingly feel very similar to them and yet produce a very different outcome. Topping the ball, thinning the ball, hitting the ground behind the ball, and even just miss-hitting on the face, so struggling to find the center of the club face. These are all things that if you've played the game for any length of time, I'm sure you can relate to and empathize with. The videos I've shot over the years certainly cover a lot of the reasons why this stuff happens. But if I had to pick one thing, one drill, and one exercise that I would give a student to do in order to improve their contact, it would absolutely be the one I'm about to share with you now. The hit hard, stop quick drill requires you to swing at the golf ball in a fairly fast manner, but stop the golf club almost immediately after impact. You have to do this through a means of changing the way that you bend or uncock your wrists through the swing. You will also change the way that you sequence your body motion, and it will require you to learn how to slow the club down in the follow through. This drill covers almost every single ailment that I have to help golfers with on a daily basis. The quality of their contact, the lag on their downswing, the sequencing of how they move their body. All of this stuff and more is taken care of with one drill. So if you're striving to hit the ball with more compression, deliver some more shaft lean at impact, change the way that golf ball comes off the club face and do it more consistently, this drill is absolutely perfect. You're going to go back, I'm going to say to 3/4 as a starting point, although ultimately you would move up to a full swing. And as you swing down and make contact with the ball, you're going to swing as hard as you can. That's what the drill's called, hit hard, but you are going to stop as quickly as you can after impact. If you're able to do that, keeping your arms straight, you're going to change an awful lot of the way that your body moves. You're going to need to start straightening your legs correctly, turning your hips, tilting your spine, keeping your wrists in this very powerful condition. Initially, when people do this drill, they find it extremely hard to stop quickly in the follow through. You'll very often see swings that almost reach their full finish, and that speaks to a golfer's obvious and relatively common inability to control their wrists and arms and club on the follow through and slow the club down effectively. They really just allow the club to outrace them, and they end up wherever they end up. There's very little control in a lot of people's follow throughs. Learning to swing down, hit hard and stop quick, keeping your arms straight, really helps to manage the entire radius of your swing. And ultimately, that's really all you're trying to do on every single swing you make, is manage the radius of this golf swing and make solid contact. Having your arms straight, and in this example, in this exercise, I feel like my arms are extremely straight, really helps to keep pushing and extending your body the correct amount as you swing down to the ball and into the follow through. My suggestion is that you do these hard but short swings to start with. So you start to swing hard, but make small enough swings that you can really control the follow through and build up from there. So we'll do a short one, still going to hit hard and stop quick. The expectation would be very good, solid ball striking. That ball's gone 120 yards, 130 yards actually, and I barely made any backswing. You can learn to produce and create a lot of power, which speaks to how this drill really improves the sequencing of the wrists and the arms on the downswing, and how to present that power and ultimately deliver that power into the back of the ball. So start small but fast, hard, short swings. Checkpoints would be arms straight just after impact, still a little bit of right wrist bend, that we've talked about certainly in previous videos. And your arms, both your left and right arm here, are still very much on my body. I mean, they haven't lifted away from my body, they've stayed connected. Quite often when I see people try this drill, their arms outrace them and they end up losing control. So both arms on the body, standard setup, standard grip, shorter backswing but hitting hard, hitting the ground and stopping as quickly as you can after impact. Again, extremely nice contact, very solid, straight shot. Really helps to develop some good, crisp contact alignments that you're looking for. This really is an exceptional drill for all levels of golfer. It helps to teach beginner golfers some structure to this bottom part of the swing. And if you're a more experienced golfer who's been playing a long time but struggle with that contact, it gives you somewhere a great drill to go back to encourage you to have the right amount of arm flex, the right amount of body tilt and turn. By controlling the finish, you get so much more for free in impact. As you progress through this drill, you'll find you're able to start swinging longer, keeping the speed high, but still able to stop and control the finish. One of the best golfers in the world who does this extremely well in his regular swing is a guy called Tommy Fleetwood, who I'm sure most of you are familiar with. Tommy's follow through is extremely short, and he's a great example of how you use this hit hard, stop quick drill and actually go and play golf with it. That one was a little bit of a longer swing. Distance there looks a bit better. One of the things that fascinates me and never seems to change whenever I share this with a player, especially when they do very well with the drill, which is very often the case, they hit the ball much better. They end up looking at their swing on the camera and they finish somewhere in and around this kind of position right here, hitting the ball as well as they ever have, hitting it as far as they usually do with their full swing, and then turning around to me and saying, "That's great, when can I start making a full swing?" And I've heard that so many times, I smile about it now. The reality is that that really should be your full swing. The idea that a full swing needs to come around and wrap around your head like this and extreme turning into the finish is just a misunderstanding from a lot of golfers. They don't really fully appreciate how it works. So when you go and do this drill and you notice this maybe three-quarter looking follow through, but you begin to experience the best ball striking that you've ever had, don't abandon that when you get on the golf course and think that you're supposed to make your full swing, whatever a full swing is. This is your full swing. Go out and play with the hit hard, stop quick drill and see how much your ball striking improves. That's 160 yard 7-iron with a very, very short follow through. Promise you won't lose any power, you'll gain consistency of contact, and you'll gain the quality of contact that you've been lacking. Guys, as always, thank you for watching. I really hope you found that drill useful. I promise you that's probably the #1 drill that I use in the bay at GOLFTEC on a daily basis, and was one that I used for years before out on the grass. It's extremely useful and beneficial if you can hit from grass doing this drill. You can really start to see how the club hits the ground in the right spot, start controlling that low point, and ultimately improving your contact. That's all from me this week. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please post them in the comments section down below. If you're not already subscribed, please consider clicking that subscribe button and give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I won't be here next week, taking a little family vacation, so I look forward to seeing you guys again in a couple of weeks with another video. Until then, take care, enjoy your golf, and I'll see you soon.